Alright guys, Logan and Lucas here with another backpacking trip for y'all. I'm getting ready to do what's called Fridley's Gap Trail. 10 miles about. We're at the trailhead right now. It's like down that way a little bit. So just want to get a little intro shot. I'll see y'all on the trail. On trail again. Boone's Run. Hidden camera. Can't be that hidden. It's probably like a trail cam or something. I think it used to be an off-roading like trail or something.
Yeah, I noticed that up there it's two-way.
I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for the jump. Yeah. Ah. You got it? Just hop and a skip. Yeah, there you go. Ain't getting wet today. Even though everything is soaked. It rained on the way up here, but it's fine as long as it's not raining now. Could be worse. So it's about 3 miles uphill until we get to like the actual loop itself. Kind of just follows the creek pretty much most of the trail.
Alright, so we found came up upon another creek crossing. We are kind of trying to find another way across because we don't want to get wet when it's below 30 out here. It's just not very fun. It's pretty deep. Came up on yet another creek, not even 500 feet up the stream. Well, it's the same creek, but crossed over just across back. We made it across yet another.
All right, let's keep moving so we don't get to a soaking wet camp. We've probably only done about a mile and a half. So,
It's a fun trip though, I like this.
Yeah, there's gonna be another one before too long. I don't know. We're getting pretty high above it right now, but you can never really tell. Got our rain flies on, or backpack covers, whatever you want to call them. Feet got a little bit wet on that last one, but nothing crazy. Shout out to Morel.
We came up on a shelter, Bones Run shelter. Definitely, it'd be nice to stay here where it's not very deep in the trail. Look at that little rake. Toilet paper. Some pots and pans. There you go. Little saw, duct tape in case your gear messes up. Some bunk beds.
Back on the trail again. We just left the shelter, Boone's Run. The rain slowed down a lot. It's pretty much completely stopped now. It's just stuff falling off the trees. I'm gonna go out here real quick. That's what I was thinking. It's like a little baby dolly size is what it is. It's another one. Be a good spot to get water. Kind of wild looking. We finally made it to the end of the water source, and it's not some huge waterfall or anything like that. It's this little spring right here. We're finally starting to get towards the top of the first mountain. You can kind of see still got some mountain to go. Just made it to the fort. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe. Alright, so we're gonna check the map and everything. Make sure we're going the right way and all that, so. Coming up on another creek, of course. 15th one or something like that. We came down this flat trail. It's like surprisingly easy. We usually don't get to go down trails like this. Alright, so we just hopped off the trail for a sec. Again, we saw this cool little rock pile looking thing over here. You can always see trails where other people come and check this stuff out. Like, there's always trails that lead to where it's not even like interesting stuff. This does look like breathed. Or no, humpback. That's what you were talking about earlier, Lucas. Yeah, there we go. That's a good view though.
There's multiple campsites.
Alright, we're finally at the bottom of the mountain. It's not very fun coming down, but we're at another intersection here. We're like 200 feet from a campsite, but there are people at it already, so. Alright guys, so we got to that little area where all the campsites are.
and there was a group of like 8 people that pretty much had every spot taken. We talked to them a little bit. They were cool. We headed up the trail in the direction they pointed us, which was the direction we needed to go to, so it worked out. And then we actually doubled back a little bit, and then we saw some flat land that was still down by the creek, which you can probably hear now still. Ran into these 2 older guys, and there was a little campsite we're probably about 30 feet from them right now. They were cool and everything, so it's just a little update on what's been going on. Got the fire rolling somehow. Wet ass wood. Probably gonna start making some dinner or something here soon. I'd say we're about 0.3 miles away from camp now. We just got most of the climb done, and we're going up really steep, and then we'll hit the peak. And all right, we're getting close to the top of whatever mountain this is. It says there's an overlook somewhere up here, but I haven't found it yet. Cool little ridge line we're walking along. Steady going up. Trying to find a spot just to take a little water break. It's a little campsite. I think so. Ooh, it's windy up here. Alright, so we made it to the top of the mountain, and there's a lookup up there, a lookout, and we gotta climb up there and see what it looks like. It's a super nice campsite. Right next to the trail though. Let's go up. I'll grab my GPS, see what elevation we're at. Oh, it's kind of hard to do it one hand. Alright. Oh. Does the overlook have a name? Check. I like looking that way. No name for the overlook, but we are on. Alright guys, we're just checking in again. We're like a little less than a quarter of a mile from the next campsite. We kind of blew down that hill, so we got here in no time.
flows down the mountain. We are back at the bottom of the mountain. We're following another pretty cool little creek here.
So we have now hiked up the majority of the mountain. Pretty easy road. I think this used to be the old access road. And we're taking a break. We passed by the creek, but it was supposed to be a campsite, but apparently that was wrong. So we're gonna take a break from it, then keep on going to the next campsite.
Alright guys, we made it up and back down the mountain again. Pretty simple trail down, so it didn't take us long.
Pretty easy.
Yeah, it was easy. We're back at this intersection we were at before. So we might
completed the loop, we just haven't made it out.
Yeah, we've done the whole loop now, so now we just got the way out. We're trying to decide if we want to stay another night or not, because we're already done with the loop.
Alright, so we are working our way down this creek now. It's part of the trail.
So obviously we decided to keep going back down.